Yo, what's up everybody? So I've been reading the comments on this channel. The comments I've been getting are like pretty insane. Everybody's asking me to help them with their situation. I feel like everybody thinks I'm a therapist now or something because I just sit here and talk in these videos. But one comment in particular that I saw really caught my eye. It was a kid saying something like, oh, my family's moving across the state and I have to go to this new school and I'm scared that I'm not gonna be able to make friends because at my old school, I could never make any friends. I only had like one or two friends and everyone else hated me. This kid pretty much wanted me to help him make friends. He didn't want to be the lonely kid and the stupid kid like he was in his old school, right? Now, here's the thing. I don't know what the hell this kid looks like because he didn't show his face. I don't know what he acts like. I don't know what he sounds like. I don't know what he smells like. And dude, smell is a big part of friendships. I would not want to be friends with somebody who stinks. So I don't really know what this kid smells like, looks like, acts like, nothing. I don't know anything about this kid. So I was thinking, how the hell am I going to give this kid advice? How am I going to help this kid if I don't even know him? But then I realized something. I have the perfect advice for you. You see, I used to have a friend. I don't know if I could call this person a friend. They were kind of a friend, but like this person that I was kind of friends with could never make any friends. I remember they used to always tell me like, DJ, how do you have all your friends? Like, how do you have a big friend group, DJ? I can't even make friends. Like, you're basically my only friend, DJ. Like, why does nobody like me? They kept telling me that, and then I started to realize like, I realized that the reason that that person never could make any friends and never really had any friends was a simple fact of they weren't a good person. Now, I know that seems so like simple, but let me explain. So one time, I remember we went to a mall. We wanted to get some shoes before the school year started. We wanted to look fresh with some brand new shoes, whatever. We went to the mall, right? And as we walk in, normally the mall has escalators that you can go down and it's easier because you can just go down instead of taking like, you know, the stairs or whatever. But for some reason, on that day that we went, the escalators weren't working, so we had to use the stairs. I didn't really care at all. I was like, oh, like in my head, I was like, oh, they're not working. We can go use the stairs. But for some reason, that person I was with was like, oh my God, bro, why are these escalators not working? Like, oh my God, we got to take the stairs. They were just being so negative. At that moment, I was like, thinking in my head, like, what's the problem, bro? We have to take the stairs. Get over it. It's like maybe 10 steps. What the hell is the problem? After that situation happened, I started noticing more times where this person in particular would always be negative about the simplest situations. Like we'd be going out to eat and they would forget the ketchup on this person's burger and they'd be like, oh my God, bro, y'all forgot my, you know what? Just take the order, bro. I don't even want it. Like they would just go to the extremes over such simple situations. That was only the first reason why this person never made any friends. I want you to take a look at yourself. If you feel like you can't make friends and it's hard for you to make friends and you feel like nobody really likes you, I need you to take a look at yourself and try to notice if this is you. Are you negative in certain situations that you probably should, be normal in? I feel like a lot of people don't realize this about themselves, but a lot of people are negative in these situations. But that wasn't the only reason why this person could never make any friends. The second reason was that they didn't have anything going for them. This person that couldn't make any friends literally didn't have a job. They didn't really have a car. They didn't have any money. They didn't have really anything. They literally just sat at home and played video games all day. And I guess there's nothing wrong with being broke. There's nothing wrong with not having a car. There's nothing wrong with just sitting at home. But this person was just lame. Like, I don't really want to call them lame, but they were lame. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say I'm super cool and I'm not lame because everybody's lame in their own ways. Like, I really like some certain things that a lot of people might not like and they might call it lame. Like, I love playing video games, but some people think video games are super lame. But here's the thing. I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm the coolest person ever. This person was genuinely lame. They had nothing at all going for them. And they didn't have any passion. They didn't have any desire to do anything. I would text them and I'd be like, hey, you want to go do this? And they'd be like, I don't know. Sometimes I would text them and be like, hey, you got a car yet? Because we were 18 years old and they definitely should have had a car. They were 18 years old. And they'd be like, not yet. They didn't really seem to care. They didn't really have anything going for them. They didn't have any drive, any passion. That's the second reason why nobody wanted to be around this person. They never really had any goals. Like, nobody wants to be around people who are just so self-centered and just like lame, lazy, boring, stuff like that. People want to be around people who want to strive for the best things and, have the most fun and have the best day ever. People don't want to be around those people who are just like, yeah, I'll do it, I guess. Yeah, like people don't want to be around people like that. Another reason why people might not like you, or another reason why you might have a hard time making friends, is because you're not actively trying. I feel like sometimes people will try to make friends, and if it doesn't work, then they quit, they shut down. A lot of people just try to do something once, and if they fail, they give up. They're like, oh, I'm screwed. I bet a lot of you who are probably thinking like, oh, I don't have any friends, or oh, it's hard for me to make friends. I bet you've literally tried to make friends like 1 or 2 times, and then it backfired on you because those people didn't like how you were, and then you were like, oh, I suck. The reason it's hard for you to make friends is because you give up. Let's go back to that person that I know that I was talking about. This person literally tried to make friends like 1 or 2 times and then realized that they didn't make any friends by doing it, and then they just quit. They sat in their room and they moped about it saying, oh, nobody likes me. If you feel like it's hard to make friends or just nobody likes you, let me just tell you one thing that will literally change your life. Be positive about every single aspect. This goes back to the first thing I was talking about how that person was just always so negative, saying, why don't the escalators work? Like, bro, really? If you just act positive and smile during like any situation that happens and just try to be as happy as you can in every single situation and be, grateful for the things that are happening to you and grateful for the things you have in life, everybody will want to be around you. I swear. There was a bunch of kids I knew in high school. They would always be like so negative. They'd be like, school sucks, bro. Like, I don't like this school anymore. And they would like go to sleep during class and stuff. Nobody liked those kids. Nobody thought they were cool. Nobody wanted to be those kids' friends. The only friends that those kids had were the other kids that did the same thing, right? But those kids who are always happy in class and always like cracking jokes and being funny and like, just smiling, going to the pep rallies and like volunteering to join stuff and joining sports, all those kids were looked at as the cool kids. And you want to know why? It's because they were so positive about every single thing. And even though they were at school and they really didn't like it and they really didn't like doing the work, they were positive about it. They were like, hey, at least my friends are here. Hey, at least I get to go eat lunch. Hey, at least I like PE, Oh, I hate math, but I love PE. So these kids that everybody liked in school were the kids who were positive, the kids who were trying to be funny, the kids who were actually engaging in stuff. If you just sit back in class and you mope around saying, I don't like any of these kids in my class, and like, oh, nobody likes me. I already tried to make friends and nobody's gonna like you, bro. It's all about becoming a better person. If you become a good person, you will make friends. You will have people who start to gravitate towards you. Like me, bro, I just do my own thing. I just hang out, just do whatever. I make my YouTube videos and I hang out and I do normal stuff, right? But people gravitate towards me because I try to be positive. I'm a positive-ish person. Obviously, I can be negative sometimes. Like if somebody dies in my family, oh, damn, I'm not going to be like, yay, they died. I'm not going to be positive about that. But with everyday things, I feel like a lot of people are just so negative about them. Oh, this car in front of me won't move. Get out the way. Like, no, I'd be like, damn, why are they going so slow? Like, I guess it's fine. I mean, I'll just pass them. People take things to the extreme. They overreact. They let things ruin their day. And in turn, they become a negative person. If you are negative, you won't have any friends. You're gonna make some friends. Maybe it'll just be the super negative people trying to relate with you. You know what I mean? So be positive, be a good person, try your hardest to be cool. You know what I mean? Just be normal. And I'm pretty sure you'll be able to make friends.